so happy. We all made it. Yes, we all made it into the new year. So let me just first wish you all a happy new year. Okay, so this live video is basically for my CSC clients and those of you that have been OGs, as you know, this channel. um you've heard me talk about the whole CSC and everything, and today I went out. I just wanted to take a walk, and it was so beautiful, guys. You know how China is during the new year. They decorate everywhere, they make everywhere look so beautiful. So I just wanted to just go outside, even though it was so cold. I mean, it's so cold. I wanted to go outside and absorb everything that, that China has to offer. And while I was taking the work, I was just thinking of you guys. You guys are always on my prayers. I'm always thinking of you guys. And I was just thinking of you guys that, I mean, those people who maybe applied last year and they did not get the scholarship. So I was just like, God, I mean, I hope that this year will be different. And while I was just like thinking about it, God just reminded me of my own time when I applied the first time and I did not get the scholarship. I think I applied around 2018. I did not get the scholarship, and I came 2019 with a very like, it was even around this time. Yeah, it was around this January time, and then I applied the second time. It's not like in my mind I was expecting that I was gonna get, those kind of thing that you're just trying to obey your mom. Because my mom was just the one pushing me that I should give it another try, which I didn't even want to do because I just thought that this whole scholarship thing, maybe I don't think I could get it because I mean my grades were not as high, you know, and also I was not just about my grades. I was also like thinking about the fact that I don't think that, I mean, it's you guys know that scholarship is very competitive. So in my mind, I was just feeling like I don't think that I was gonna get it or I was qualified. I don't even know why I was looking down on myself, but thank God for the people that are around me. Like I had a good support system that pushed me, and I went forward to apply for the scholarship the second time. And then luckily for me, I got it. And you guys have heard me say this story so many times. I didn't even want to apply to China. I was trying to get Russia because at that time they were making it seem like, oh, Russia was the country, that was the best. And I applied to Russia, and they wanted to give it to me. But then, unfortunately, I had not done my bachelor's in Russia, and I think there was this new rule that Russia was bringing in that, oh, you need to do your bachelor's before you can come do your master's. So it was just a lot, guys. So I remember those times, and I feel like the reason why God is bringing this to my memory is because He's just trying to remind me that, sometimes we may think we're capable, especially when we have tried something the first time and then we are trying to do it the second time, or we are trying to do it over and over, and just it's not really working. A lot of times we give up and we don't want to keep, we don't like rejection. A lot of people don't like rejection. Personally, for me, I don't like rejection. So I mean, if you have gotten rejected before, it's very hard for you to want to come back again and give it a try a second time. But you can actually use my story as a guide to see that I applied the first time I didn't get. I mean, the second time too, it was as if now I was also getting a rejection, and then there was just this opportunity somewhere, somehow, China just came from the blues and was like they were looking for students, and that was it for me. Yes, last year and 2 years before this 2025, I can tell that there's a lot of limited scholarships that are available, but still yet I would not advise you to give up. I would not advise you to not give it a try. So um this is me just coming out here to like push you, for you to be consistent, to like encourage you that this is another year. This new year is another year for you to actually give it a try. For those of you who have applied before, it's another year for you to give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the reasons why I think you should actually give it a try, apply again. And to be honest, CSC scholarship, talking about CSC scholarship is not even what I want to talk about, but most people ask me questions on this topic. I get a lot of messages from this topic. That's why you can see on my main videos I do not really post too much about CSC scholarship. I post about maybe vlogs or just general stuffs. But then on my live videos, I like talk about CS scholarship because in my mind I'm like, okay, I'm literally talking to the main people who I know that they really want this kind of content, and it's not even stressful for me because I don't have to like edit, I don't have to, do so many things. So at the end of the day, CSC is just talking about CSC is something that I think I can do and it's the easiest thing for me to do, and I get a lot of messages from you guys, so I would keep wanting to talk about it as much as possible. So the first thing I'll be talking about is the persistence pays off, guys. I mean, for you to achieve success, sometimes you need to actually like you need to have tried it multiple times. Yes. You need to actually have tried it multiple times, and maybe it will even help you to know more. You will be able to perfect your application. You also be able to if it didn't work. The second time you'll be like, okay, you know what, I'll try to use an agent, which is why I always advise you guys, you can always contact me to apply for you. I know it's not everybody that have the money to pay, which is okay. I don't really force it on anyone. That's why I say on my YouTube channel you can come and get all the free information that you want. Me, the first time I got the scholarship, I applied myself, and that time I got the scholarship, I used an agent. So I will not say that there's just one way, you know there's not just one way to get the offer. So that's another thing that I feel like I'm beginning to realize. I don't want to always be like, oh, I want to come and tell you guys this is the way I got it, and that's it. There's so many ways and there are so many countries. Sure, what I even realized is that because I talk about CSA a lot, and because I talk about China a lot, it has even helped me to know how to help people get opportunities in other countries, because it's almost like similar. Like some of these rules that these schools and these countries they're asking, it's kind of similar. So it's like it's not even really that difficult. Anyways, so that's the first thing. You just need to be persistent. Do not give up. Just keep applying, and keep applying. The second thing for that our advice is that try to learn from your failure. Remember that each rejection, it teaches you lessons and it makes you stronger. This is another thing I'm also like teaching myself, because I used to think that in life I don't want to experience any form of problems. I don't want to experience any failure in life. I just want everything to go smooth and perfect. Then I realized that life is not like that. I mean, we should just be real to ourselves. Life is not like that. Sometimes we face difficulties, we face a lot of challenge, and this is okay. So if now you have one failure, it doesn't mean that like the rest of your life that's the end. That's not what it means. It just teaches you even how to even be successful, because you learn for every failure. You're gonna learn, okay, what did I do wrong? Because the most important thing is that you want is that you want to be among the top. Okay, so you want to be among the top because these people, I mean, this is competitive. There are a lot of people applying for this opportunity. It's not just Nigerians, and it's not just Africa. It's just literally people from all over the world. So you want to ensure that you are like among the top, right? And how to ensure this is to learn from your failures. Do not feel like, oh, I know it all, and oh, I did not fail. It's these people that failed me, blah blah blah. No. If you you get it. And best believe that because you did not get it does not mean that someone else did not get, like somebody else have gotten it. So know this, okay? Another thing to talk about is that opportunity keep changing, okay? So every year the scholarships, every year new things are changing, the programs are changing, new programs are changing. They are offering even better opportunity, better chances for people. So like every year things are changing, so you need to also prepare your mind about this. The opportunities keep changing every year, and it will help you. Like maybe last year, so many master students, they did not need to get supervisor. Yeah, all of a sudden I noticed that for this year they still requesting that, oh, some master students need to get supervisor. And I was like, when did this one start? Even when we were applying, I remember the time that we were applying, and around that time they said that we did not we need to pick like three universities. Do you know, like 2 years or 3 years down the line, I realized that only one university. Oh my god, that was so discouraging for a lot of people. A lot of people, I was telling them that during my turn, you could pick more than one university, but during that time, they were only asked to pick one university. So every year, things are changing, opportunities are changing. So that's why I'll just advise you that please try your best to learn the opportunities that the schools are offering you. You can always check their website, because everything that they are trying to update, they always put it in their website. This will guide you, this will help you so that you will know exactly what the university need. Okay. So another thing that you need to do is that you need to actually refine your application, all the things that you're applying, your application, your CV, your personal statement, your application material. Some of you keep using the old ones, and I don't think it will really help, because I mean, if you're using the old ones to do an application that you did not get the first time, I mean, there's a high chance that you might not get it again. So please try your best to go back and look at your personal statements, your study plan, all those things that you wrote the previous year and what you applied with the previous year, and try to edit it. Some of you don't know ChatGPT. Please use ChatGPT. If you don't know how to use it, use it. So that maybe it can even help you to correct your English and everything. And because maybe you may not have someone to help you edit. Some of you, if you message me, I'll charge you, because I'm not doing free editing for nobody. So so that's what you should do. Then go back to your CV, update your CV. Maybe you have worked for some time, you have some experience, or even if you don't have experience, maybe you actually have like published a paper. Maybe there are some things that, of course, if you are just being there, you've not been to China, you're updating yourself. There are so many things you're learning. Maybe you even have some coursework, not coursework like certificates. Maybe you've gotten like certificates and all those things. So you can always like update all these things. So remember to do them. Add more certificates if you can. This is the time for you to get some more certifications to add. This is something also you can also do. I know I've been drinking a lot. You guys pump me because it's cold and I'm having headache, but I want to do this video for you. When I went out, I stepped out and I was working around. I had you guys in mind. Then when I came back inside, oh my god, I didn't want to do the video again. I was like, God, why did I want to do this video? But I had to push myself. I said, nah, I'm gonna do it, because I know what the devil wants. I mean, the devil does not want someone that is watching this video to get this opportunity. And I'm here for you. I am here for you to tell you that try again and you get it. To be honest, I get a lot of messages from people who have watched some of my YouTube videos and I've gotten the scholarship. So, but I'm not here for them. I'm here for you. You that you are almost giving up. Don't give up, okay? New year, new opportunities, okay? So another thing that I'm gonna be talking about is to try to network, okay? So this one is very easy. All you need to do is maybe join the CSC group. There's a CSC group I have on Instagram. I have, and both platforms. I have CSC group. I have a CSC group on Instagram and I have a CSC group on WeChat. And on these two platforms, the people are different. So if I should add both of them together, maybe over 200 people. And this is minus the people on WhatsApp, because I have not even created a CSC group for WhatsApp yet. I don't know why. I don't want anybody to disturb me. That's why I purposely did not create a WhatsApp CSC group. But there's an Instagram CSC group. They're very calm. I like that. WeChat CSC group. Before, they were not calm. I mean, they were giving me problems. I was just removing them one by one, until now the group is calm, and I'm like, yes, I like this. So for me, I don't really, I'm not even a group kind of person, because I'm not going to be the one kind of engaging with anybody. How I engage is what I'm doing here, or when I answer your questions. But if you are coming to the group and you are doing anyhow, I'll remove you from the group. So yeah, so there are like so many ways to network. You can also, you don't even need to network by joining any of this group. You can actually network by reaching out to the university. One thing about universities that they like is students who are engaging. You're always messaging them, you're always asking them questions. Universities like this. It shows, even though they don't want to give you scholarship or they don't want to give you admission before, because you're always engaging, you have a high chance of getting an opportunity from these universities. That's the truth. Because you're always engaging them, because you're always asking them questions, because you're always like on their tour, they will always like, even if there's just one or two opportunities left, to say, let us give it to this person. This person will come. Because I feel like a lot of schools, like, they realize that sometimes they give opportunities to students and they will not come. You know that students do that thing, like, and schools don't like it. A lot of schools don't like the fact that they'll give admission to students, give scholarship to students, and they still will not come. Even during my set, there was this guy who got admission, and you know that admission, everybody are looking for it. Sure, there's some, I think there were two of them, a girl and a guy, and the guy did not come. Because according to him, he got a job. I think he got a job offer, and he was like, I'm not coming. And for the girl, her own was that she did not have all her documents, and I think she was already stressed, and also because of the time. If she had to come to China, then she'll be in China for so many years. And for her, she did not want to come and stay for so long. So that was why she did not take it. So that's the thing. Another thing to think of, chances over time. Okay, so if you apply again, it gives you more chances to be noticed, especially if you had already made improvements. You know, also it even help you to understand the requirements. So every attempt that you've tried, you apply before, you don't get, you apply again, to help you to understand whatever the scholarship is telling you to do, to help you to understand whatever the school they're asking you to bring, the documents and everything. Sure, you will not even need me safe. There's some of you that are really experts in this whole application thing. Some of you are even now agents now. I know so many people who are now applying for students. So they watch from my video and they get the knowledge, and now they are good enough to actually go ahead and apply themselves and help other students, which is really good. Because I even feel like on my channel, I'm not really talking to sometimes, yes, I used to act like I'm talking to clients, but most times I'm actually talking to agents. Yeah, so because some of them do not know anything about China and admission in China, so sometimes I feel like I'm talking to agents too, and they even bring more clients for me. So if you want to get more information about my charges, you can check Oma Travels, ORMAH travels.com. Then you read everything about the charges and everything about CSC and everything it entails. So people don't have the money to pay, and it's okay. That money is not even much. In 3 months' time, you can get it back. So I don't even know why people cry over that amount. But to be honest, in 3 months' time, you can get the money back if you invest in your education. Because I mean, we are partnering with a lot of universities. So because I don't just apply for CSC, I apply for normal university scholarship. So this is something that if you would want me to get, like you want to get it by all means, then you can pay and we'll help you to get it. Okay. So another thing to actually take note of is your personal growth. So the process of applying, it teaches you to be patient, it teaches you to be disciplined. Okay. Some of you are not disciplined, to be honest. Um some of you are not ready to come to China. Meaning you do not want, if I tell you do this, you don't want to do it. You want me to do everything for you, which is actually weird. Because I remember like there was someone else asking, like I asked the person to feel something, like oh the person's supposed to feeling something. The person was like, "Ah, I need help to fill this, I need help to fill this application, I need help to fill." In my mind I'm like, just to fill in your names, fill in so many details, that's work for you. That means when you come to China, because most of these teachers, they won't fill anything for yourself. So if you're having problems with filling just details, your name, everything, and my mind, I'm like, no, you're not disciplined and you're not ready. So having to do this application over and over, it even prepares you, yeah, prepares you to be patient. Yes, prepares you to be disciplined, and you will not even come here and be insulting the scholarship because you know how you suffer to get it. Okay, so also you need to understand that more people apply every year. So every year is competitive. More people apply each year, but that means that there are still opportunity for those who can stand out. So you just need to like try your best to stand out. Um, I mean, when you're applying for scholarship, I used to tell people that I know that it's easy to think that okay, scholarship is just for people who are like outstanding, which is true. Scholarships are mostly for people who are intelligent, people who are outstanding, but that's not also what they are looking at. Sometimes they are looking at students who can stand out. I mean, students like maybe when they hear your story, because it's from your story that makes it easy for them to say, I like this person, and we want to give this person this offer. I want to give this person this opportunity. So if your story is very catching, your story can stand out. Of course, you have a high chance of getting the opportunity. But then, if you're always looking down on yourself, ah, I don't know how I can explain it so that you understand. Okay, in China they like students who are good in activities. You're also good in your academics. So if you can be able to blend these two, which is even very difficult to blend both. I mean, for you to be able to be saying that you are smart, intelligent, and also that you can also be able to be doing a lot of activities, this requires a lot of sacrifice, this requires a lot, and not every student can do this. So if you can do this, kudos to you. Okay. um Another thing that I'm gonna be talking about that I feel like I should talk about is the confident boost. So applying repeatedly will help you become more confident in yourself, and it will even show in your applications. So if you are the kind of person that you are very shy, a lot of people who are reserved are very shy. But I mean, if you keep applying every time, you'll be confident in yourself. I mean, imagine that you know everything about CSC. You're always watching Oma's travels. You're always watching Oma's vlog. And then you know how China is. You know everything about CSC. I mean, you'll be so confident. That's what I think. So you'll be so confident in yourself, and this is very, very good. So that's why I always tell people that I won't say that rejection is a good thing, but I will only say that it makes you better. Don't give up, okay? This 2025, make up your mind that I'm not gonna give up. No matter what. I'm not gonna give up. Okay, let's continue. Um Studying in China offers like connection with students and also with professionals all over the world. I'm talking about like professors and students that are like really smart. I'm so grateful that I came to China because the people that I have met since I came here that really changed my life. I mean, it's not as if no, they are not intelligent people in Nigeria, oh, but to be honest, they're just you just realize that maybe the way you are thinking, the way you have been thinking have been in a box. If you come abroad, you meet people. You meet a lot of people from different part of the world. You will just realize that nah, people are different. People are really different. People act different. People think different, and you're going to respect a lot of people. Though you also have a lot of challenges, you have a lot of problems having to adapt and relate with all these people because to be honest they do not think like the way you think, they do not behave like the way you behave, and there's a high chance that you will have issues, especially someone like me now. It's not easy. There are some people that find it easy to easily connect with people. I mean but there are also some people that know it's not easy for them to just easily connect with people. It takes time, and this is okay. Just be yourself and you will find your people. If you are trying to fake it, that's when I feel like maybe you have a lot of issues. But if you are yourself, then definitely you'll find people who align with you, who have your own kind of personality. So that's it. Also, you have a chance of as in attending high class universities. I feel like there are so many opportunities that I've gotten just because I'm in China or because I went to school in China. That has really helped me to find some kind of schools. Around the world, they really respect Chinese universities. They respect China University. So having to study in China helps you. I mean, especially if your school is one of the top schools. I used to tell you guys of a story of someone who actually came to China to study, and then when he was applying for UK visa, just because he studied in China, it helped him to get that visa. I'm telling you, no need to get. He did not even get it. He didn't even get admission. He didn't even get any job. Just that he went to in China that was among the top. It helped him get that visa. So that's like one of the advantage. Also gives you opportunity to get all these universities who are like high in research. I mean, so many universities that are really known for um maybe winning like Nobel Prize or just being high in their research and the things that they have been able to get. So you as a student going to any of this university, that's like huge for you. So I think that's another reason why I feel like you should give it another try to apply to come to China. Do not think about anything that people say. A lot of people will say rubbish. You can also try other countries too, but a lot of people actually like to say a lot of negative narrative about China, even after they have enjoyed the benefits that China gives to them. They'll still be saying things. Yes, I won't say that for me. I like everything that happened in China, but I'm so grateful that I'm here. I always thank God for the scholarship, and I also pray for better opportunity. But at the end of the day, I will not deny the fact that there are so many benefits I have gotten from being here. So there are multiple types of scholarships. You don't need to also focus on CSC. There are university scholarships, just there are professional scholarships. So there are so many. There's even this new one I recently heard of, which is the CIS. There's so many scholarships, to be honest. Even Hong Kong scholarships. Also, there is that one too. I will talk more about Hong Kong this year because I just learnt of it last year. So I'm going to do more research and bring it up for you guys this year. So there are so many multiple scholarships, so you cannot limit yourself to just one type and everything that you need to know. Just research. I feel I've done a lot of videos on my YouTube channel about different types of scholarships, so you always reach out to me, ask me questions on my email info@omatravels.com, and I would actually respond to you. So you have an opportunity of getting like increased knowledge of the application process. I've already said this. Also, it's to help you boost your motivation. So every rejection can serve as a motivation for you to push harder, to to be better. Like I said, to help increase your confidence, increase your motivation, and also China's growing influence. Studying in China offers you to be exposed to a lot of global superpower, to even help you grow personally, to help you grow professionally. I feel like I know a lot of people talk about China and the infrastructure and the everything, but you being here, you just get used to it. Like everything is just digital here. Like I cannot remember when last I touched cash. I know I see a lot of dollars, I see a lot of naira. We don't touch cash here in China. Everything is mostly digital. We do all the payments digitally. Even when you're trying to pay for your um flight tickets, even for my flight tickets digital, for my train ticket digital, everything is just like really cool here, let me not lie. um and I really like the fact that I got that kind of training. Sometimes I think about it, like if I go back to my country, how do you think I'm gonna be able to adapt after I've been here and I have enjoyed the opportunities that China has offered to me. But I hope to adapt, because I mean the reason I'm coming to a country to grow, to learn, is to go back to my country and make it better. So I just hope that by the grace of God I can be able to even carry the knowledge I've gotten here. Some of the knowledge that I feel like I've gotten here is just the ownership. I mean the independence. I feel like China is a very independent kind of country whereby anybody just starts their company and everybody, you just have to make your company grow. You're not here having to have this pity party if nobody's buying from you, nothing is going on right with your company, then you're here trying to be like, oh no, but nothing good is happening to me. That's not how it works here. Everybody just do everything and make it perfect. Do you understand? Because there's a lot of competition, there are a lot of people that want to take your place. So you just try your best to ensure that you do everything perfect and you satisfy your clients. And I mean, like I've learned so much. That's why when people see how I work so hard, I mean, I was already a hardworking person from my country. Everybody say, "Oh, Oma, you work so hard. You're a hardworking person." When I came here, I felt like I was actually lazy. That's like I asked myself, like, that means if some Nigerians actually come here, will they feel like they are hardworking? Because in my country, I used to feel like, wow, I was so hardworking. Even when I got jobs, like I'll just resign. I'll be doing shakara because in my mind I'm like, I can probably get something else. I can probably do something else. There's only one job that I got that I really loved, and that was when I was working in this bookstore. There was this bookstore I was working in, and I really liked that job, but they didn't give it to me, which is so funny. Like sometimes when you like something, you don't get it. When you don't like something, then they beg you to get it, and they beg you to give you that thing, which is I don't know why life is like that, but I noticed that some of the things I love and I want, they'll be doing shakara. Maybe it's because I like it, a lot of people like it too. That's probably maybe the reason. Then the one that I don't like, the one that I don't send, ha, then it will be very, very difficult to get it, which is just weird. So the final thing that I'll be talking about is that this is actually like a stepping stone. Stepping stone rejection is like a stepping stone. Even if you did not win the scholarship, your experience in applying will prepare you for other scholarship opportunities or admissions abroad. So, guys, that's all I have to say. I hope that this year you get all that you want, all that you desire. That this is my prayer for you. And if you have any question, you remember you can always reach out to me at info info@omatravels.com. This is my email. can always reach out to me. A lot of you guys reach out to me, and I'm so happy that I always respond. I try my best to respond, even though the time that you guys message me, maybe I'm like very, very busy, but I'll still try to come back. It's not as if no, I don't see your messages, so I do see your messages, but I need to like, think about the message, I'll the reply. I'm trying to solve your problem. So sometimes it's not me not responding immediately does not mean that I haven't seen your message. It's like I just take time to look at your message, try to see how to solve the problem. That's why I take some time, but you're always on my mind. Some of you even see that I've read your message and I come on a live video and I talk about that message because I've read it, but I'm still like figuring out a reply that I need to give you. So some people, after they see me come on live and talk about the message that I saw, they will not come behind the scene and ask me again, Oma, you've not responded to me, blah blah. And then I'll be laughing because I know that they just watched my live video and they saw that I actually talked about them on my live video, and then they'll come and message me and ask me, oh my, you did not respond to me when you're here talking about me. I understand anyway, I understand. If it's me too, I'll do the same thing. If I message you and then you don't respond to me, and then I can hear you talking about me on a live video, and I'm like, this girl, she's not funny. Anyways, that's how I'm explaining myself. I'm explaining myself now because I'm telling you guys have like problems. And the funny thing is that your problems are like unique. Maybe you tell me so thing, this is what happened. And I'm like, okay, I have not seen this one before. I've not experienced this one before, which is weird. Like everybody have some, it's not everybody, but some peculiar people have some unique kind of problems that I have to like now be like, okay, I haven't experienced this. Sometimes I will even go ahead to message some of my friends, ask them, you guys think that it's just me here? No, I have a lot of team. We work together to ensure that you guys have the best. I'm just the face. I'm just the face on here that you guys know. You guys just know Oma. I'm just the face. I'm just the brand. Maybe my name and my face. But to be able to give you guys the best, I have a lot of people working with me. So that's why when people is being like, "Ah, Oma, this is your price," they think I'm the only one doing it. If I'm the only one doing it, how do you think I'm going to be able to get admission? There are a lot of people who are working with me to ensure that I'm able to deliver the best. If I'm the only one, then I don't think I'll be able to do the best because let's not deceive myself. I don't want to deceive myself that I'm like perfect. No, I'm not perfect. I'm growing. I'm getting better and better, but a lot of people work with me and I also need to pay them too because it's not like this is a business and it's not like it's every year you're always getting clients, so you have to be able to make sure that they are happy. If they are happy, you are happy. If you're happy, clients are, everybody just needs to be happy, including the clients. Everybody just needs to be happy, so that's the main thing. So I'm so grateful for this new month, new year. The truth is that today I slept very late today, and I woke up, and like I told you guys, I've been doing like praise. I've been praising God. Though early this year I kind of started reducing, but before the year ended last year, I was just praising God because I was so happy. All of a sudden I was so grateful. I was so happy because there were so many good things that were just happening, and I said, nah, this cannot be me. All these things happening in my life, all these things I'm experiencing, this cannot be me. It has to be God just being so good. So I said, nah, before the end of this year, I must be praising God every year. And I enjoyed it. And the way God was working, I'm here thanking God for the things He had done. And He was even doing more. And I'm like, God, I beg, oh, I did not do praise for you to do more. I'm thanking you because I am happy and grateful for the ones you've done. And God was still doing more for me. But I know that God is really good, and I just pray that the grace of my life would also help as many people as possible. I tell people that one beautiful thing about serving God is that the little effort you put, He makes that effort look as if no, you are doing too much because of the kind of blessings that He will pour in your life. I mean, I see a lot of people who are not strong spiritually, and I see how hard they work. I'm in China, I tell you, a lot of people do not know God here, and I see the way they work 247. They are working hard. So when you see some people that don't serve God and you're seeing the things that they are getting, they work really hard. So I was asking, I got pre-admission for university for CSC. Read my documents, how much chance I have now. If you get a pre-admission, then you have a high chance, but that's not an admission letter, so do not be relaxed. So what was I saying? Do not be relaxed, to be honest. If you get a pre-admission letter, it's not an admission. So you still need to try your best to um keep messaging the university, keep reaching out to the university. Do not be relaxed. Do not feel like, oh, I've got admission. A lot of people made this mistake last year. I mean, because they felt like we're just chilling, like, oh yeah, I've got an admission, and then they never got admission letter and they never got a JW form, because these two is very, very important. So at pre-admission letter, that's no, the visa people do not care about that. The two things they care about is your admission letter and your JW form. This is the only two things that they care about. So this is something that you need to like think about. Okay. So guys, what was I saying before you asked me your question? God, sometimes that's why I don't like answering life questions, because I'll just forget about what I was saying. Anyways, okay, yeah, I remember what I was saying. I was saying that I was grateful, right? I was telling you guys how God have been so good, about how you do just little effort and then you see so much from God. And there are some people who have even done everything I've done. Do you know that? And that's another thing I was actually thinking about. That there are some people who do more than me, and they have still not like gotten like some even half of what God has blessed me with. For type A, we can select university. So if I got, no, you can only select one university. Even if you're applying for type A, it's just one university. Um, or have they changed it? I know there is one university. Oh, I don't know. It's one university you can always select. And for type A, remember that you're applying with bilateral scholarship, not the university. You're not applying with the university, you're applying directly with the maybe the Ministry of Education or whichever agent that you're applying with if you're applying for type A. I hope you know this. So what was I saying? So as in I realized that one of the things that made me to be even more grateful is that there are people who have probably done more than what you're doing, people who are better than you, and they even serve God better than you, and you have not gotten maybe like some of the things that you've gotten. So it makes me realize that I just need to always be grateful. I just need to always be thankful. I cannot be feeling entitled to any opportunity that God is giving to me. Even as I was I did a video because I was I think I was trying to react to what someone did online. Her video was going viral online, and I was trying to do like I was reacting to it, and she was talking about how she was returning back to Nigeria after so many years and she has not achieved anything, blah blah blah. So I was talking about it because in my mind I was like, this girl is acting like she's being entitled to the opportunity here in China, and this is not your country. So you cannot be entitled to anything that I mean any country wants to offer you. You cannot feel like they did not give me this, they did not give me that. When it's not your country, when your country have not even done half of what that country has done for you, you are not coming here to be complaining and be feeling entitled. I don't think it's right. I just feel like always be grateful. Even though you're not happy, the only thing you can do is to go. Complaining does not solve your problem. I mean, complaining or being or attacking, it doesn't solve your problem. What solves the problem is that you say, you know what, I'm done. I have had enough, and then you leave. That's what solves your problem. Not that you'll be here complaining, because if you like complain for nothing tomorrow, nothing will be done. Nothing will be done. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me in today's video. I really appreciate you guys. Those of you that came and asked questions. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'll end the live video now. I'll go rest, sleep. I want to watch movie, so I'll go find a very good movie to watch in my next video. Make sure you like this video, guys. It helps. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.